Hello everybody, I accidentally clicked the screen too fast. Dang it. Welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. With me today, instead of Noct, because she's still a little sick, is...
Ink.
Hello.
Or Caitlin, as you can see from the Skype thing.
They can't see that, dear.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Well,
Is that on me?
yeah, that's only you.
No, that's you. Okay. I'm new to this Skype
That's
thing.
okay.
It's hard.
Welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. In the last episode, we got up to the second semester, where today is Legumintines. This is actually the last big decision we have to make, and we are very close to the end of Sakuya's route. We're aiming for his best route, and, so let's just hope this last decision is the best one. Oh, tomorrow's Legumintines. I think I'll buy some beans.
Is Leggy. Oh, because they're birds.
Today, Legumintines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful! Good evening. Here for beans? Yes. Is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy...
The ramen.
There's no ramen option. So
Aww.
Ink hasn't been following this, which is very naughty of her, but the bird that we're romancing is Sakuya. Sakuya is the rich bird who likes all the expensive things. He's kind of was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. What kind do you think he'd like?
I think he'd like the clam corn.
The calm corn? You sure? You sure you don't think you would like the really expensive racing kind?
Swollen hemp.
You're just making fun of the bean names, aren't you?
I am just making fun of the bean names.
So...
And I did actually read that as clam corn at first.
Yeah.
I'm good at this.
So which do you think we should get? Clam corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, or the expensive racing blend?
Well, the expensive birb would probably like the expensive
Alright,
beans.
racing blend it is. I'll take these!
Can we afford this?
We don't have money. We're humans. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Get the fuck out of my store, you weird little human. You don't know where we live, by the way, do you? We live
in a cave. I've played a little bit of the game, but I just wanted to watch these all at once.
Well, that's
So I didn't.
that's
watch
what
them
we're
all.
here for. We're going to be doing all the routes so we could unlock the epilogue portion of the game called Bad Boys Love, which is apparently a darker take on the whole thing. The whole setting, that is. Not the whole game, but a darker take on the setting. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special Songbirdy. Sakuya! I am busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time? This will only take...
Yeah, he's totally
This
into
will
us.
only take a minute. I have something for you. Here. What are these? It's a pricey blend of beans. I know you like expensive things. That is not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's Legumintines. And what is that? What planet are you from anyway? It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like. What? Don't look so disturbed. Jeez. I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakuya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for their illustrious recipient, but since you ask it, I will not refuse them. Really? Yay! What did you mean by like? I'm asking what you meant by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakuya. Yeah, that's my reaction too.
I'm in love with a
Well,
bird. Nothing about this is strange at all.
Nature versus nurture, I guess. I mean, she's grown up among birds. As far as I can tell, we're the only humans around. No,
So she thinks she is a
human.
bird.
She's very in touch with being a human. I just don't think we ever see anything other than sentient birds. Anyway, here. I hope we can continue to get along. Indeed. He glances at the beans, and then at me, and then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he liked them. He did like them,
Did he like
right?
them? I think he liked more that we gave them to
more
him.
like we gave it to him rather than what it is.
In a yay presents kind of way.
It's cold. It feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger. I'm starting to think I should build a wall, or maybe dig myself a new bedroom.
Maybe a curtain?
With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. We don't have anything covering up the whole of the cave.
Yeah, we need a curtain.
Hey, wait! Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya! What's wrong? Don't
Is
ask
he in the cave now?
for the details. Just carry me to your miserable abode. I beg of you. Now he is.
I'll keep you
Now-
warm in the
Now he's
comfort
in
of
our
my
home.
bosom.
Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society.
How will I marry into money
I love
now?
the fact that she's like, that's the first thing that comes to her mind. Like, not that he wants to visit us because it's the day after Legumintines, or maybe the evening of Legumintines, or anything like that. Her first instinct is, oh God, his family is been fallen from high society.
We have our priorities straight.
What happened? With that unnecessary fade to black and then come back again. I shall not say. What were you doing wandering around in the wilderness then? I was not
Evening stroll.
wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me then? No. Don't
Eyebrow
flatter
waggle.
yourself.
Ugh.
Should we call your family or something? No!
Does her cave have a landline?
Well, we did have, in the last episode, we called him to join the festival with us, so I think we have a phone. No word on whether or not it's a cell phone or if it's a landline. No. He looks really angry. No, he looks relatively the same, actually.
As angry as a bird
Listen,
can look.
You haven't seen
Puffs
shit,
all his feathers out.
Doctor. Listen. Don't you dare. Don't you dare call my house. Sakuya, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition.
He's out for a midnight stroll and might not return for a few days.
Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakuya? Over easy. Do you remember what we talked about in the music room at school last fall? Yes. What about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? You asked me what? The correct answer is what I loved. For the record. You asked me
It's
You asked
you,
me
Sakuya.
what I loved. That's right. And you gave a simple, honest answer right away. Udon. I remember it clearly. You said you loved udon. And that's...
Udon.
That made me jealous.
I wish I were Udon
Dion
too.
is here? That's the last thing I'd have expected from him, of all people. I don't understand,
Bird.
Sakuya. Why? I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I am ranked higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be. But... You don't want to take your father's place? How did you know that? It's obvious. It's written all over your feathery face. Like literally all over your feathery face. And in your tail, your voluptuous tail. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away.
Birds
I'm going
love
to point out
music.
that at one point or another in this, there was a bird who could play the tuba. Don't know.
How?
Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be the patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not to be the artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. That is because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think, I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of Labelle. To play, applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? I must succeed my father as the next family head.
We just established
No,
that you don't
jeez.
want to do that.
That's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Labelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the Labelle family? What mockery is this? We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. Not that his voice actor at the moment portrayed that in any way, shape, or form. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? Yes, we've established that. My God, we're dumb. If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous! How could I lower myself so? So, you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push. Over easy. Yes? Oh, because that's
Why
our
does
last
he
name.
keep saying that?
We're Pidge over easy.
Ah. I see.
I am the best at this. When we get to the end of this, I'll explain what's going on here, with the name. I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one Are
Oh,
you planning to
swoon.
run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You will always have a safe place here in my cave, with no electricity, barely functioning landline service, and, you know, there's no door, and there's something that's kind of like halfway a wall. We have one hairbrush, and that's about it. It's over there in the corner. Actually, I think that's a spoon. We don't have any brushes. This isn't the life of luxury you're used to. But you will always have a safe place here in my cave. Okay? I shall return to you. Thank you. Over easy. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me. And now we get to see if we got the actual good ending. In his normal route, it just ends right here. Like, we don't get the special cutscene afterward. But hopefully we've done everything right, so... And I pray that our future will be a happy one. And... Yes! Wake up! It's morning, Sakuya! Silence! The hall of your fathers has many lumps and sharp rocks over easy. Cheese. Cheese, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, nice breakfast, red meat. Because I can't settle without red meat in my tummy. That has been established. Your first concert is today, so you're gonna need to get ready. I made you bacon, too. He didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement. By the way... What is it? Have you contacted Yuya, your brother? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? We need not worry him. I have no intentions of asking favors of him. I didn't mean... Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, over easy. Okay. And... to Pidge. Salutations, I trust you are well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're... Well, I guess I'm still a little unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu. Sakazaki. Oh, I've been using the wrong voice. I meant to do the
I wouldn't have known.
like Frenchy voice for him, because he does use gratuitous French, but I failed. Sakazaki Yuya. And the ending we got was... credits.
The credits! The best ending!
That's
Brian
actually
the
a real
Pigeon.
bird, and we learned last time that Brian the Pigeon actually has his own blog. It's legitimately a thing. And, we were both kind of, like, knocked assless, like, by that one. Pidgeo Nation Incorporated.
Nice.
By the pigeon and for the pigeon. And we get ending number 3, Song of the Foolish Bird, which is Sakuya's best ending. So, now that we've finished Sakuya's route, I figure it's time we should announce who we are romancing next. Ink, do you remember who I told you we're romancing next? Okay, that's
No,
fair.
I do
We
not.
are romancing Oko-san. After that, we don't know who we're romancing. Maybe it's no, we're doing him
Partridge.
last. We know we're doing him last.
Oh,
This dude, you want
he's so
us
pretty
to...
though. Yeah. Look at him. He's so squinty and fat.
I have a bad
I
feeling
love him.
about him. Probably just because of the squinty eye. But you haven't seen why Noct and I are both kind of like on the side of, let's not romance the partridge. He's creepy. He's a creepy bird. Will it be, after Oko-san, will we romance the math teacher Nanaki? The beautiful Yuya? That's actually an option.
Staff.
Should we go for the boy next door, Ryota? Should we go for the librarian-loving Nageki? Or should we go for Yuya? There are more birds, but, I mean, the next one we're actually going for is Oko-san. And while we're on this particular part of the recording, how long have we been recording? About 20 minutes, give or take? So, we'll at least start up the new game, so I can fully explain what happened so that I ended up with the name Pidge over Easy. So the thing that we're gonna do, for the first name, it will always be Pidge, as in pigeon. And the last name will always be a way to cook eggs. I was gonna go with scrambled.
Boiled. Scrambled. You don't get enough characters. Bold.
I do like scrambled, though, considering who Oko-san is. So for the next one, we'll do boiled. But for Oko-san, we're doing scramble. We are Pidge, scramble. It's really dark when you think about it, though, because we're naming ourselves after a way to cook eggs. Is Pidge scramble okay?
After a way to cook eggs.
Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Display human portraits. Yes. And we're just going to go through the introductions again, because you didn't get to meet all the birds, I don't think.
I've played a little bit of the game, so I have met them.
Anyway, St. Pidgeot Nations, a school blessed with extensive fuck it.
Extensive curricula and facilities.
It's going so fast, I don't know how to make it stop. I pressed the arrow!
How did you make it go?
Oh. I specialize in math and physics and also
anymore.
some other thing. Oh, we're with Kazuaki.
I think I romanced that one the first time without realizing he was the math teacher.
Without realizing it? Wow.
Yes.
He's really pretty.
Possibly.
This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently.
It's either him or the librarian guy, bird. Nageki. Yeah, probably.
Just goes to show, great minds come in
I don't know.
forms.
It's been years.
Tempted to press that arrow again. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. That does bring up the question, why the fuck is Sakuya here? I thought that we'd learn that through his realm. This is it's an academy, so you have to like sign up and be accepted on like either scholastic or scholarship or something. Why is he here? That it wasn't explained in his route at all. He doesn't like his brother either.
Because his brother's here, probably.
No, he's the romantic type.
Jock, isn't he?
We're going for what is technically the jock right now.
Okay.
Noct and I kind of made the noting that Sakuya kind of looks like a human version of Starscream, but with the wrong color of eyes. Well, it's not my fault. She got me into this.
You would.
No, I didn't.
You jumped in willingly.
She forced robots upon me, and then I'm stuck with them. Okay, so was it this bird that you tried to romance? This little guy. Oh, well then don't tell us what happens.
Yeah, the morning
'cause we
dove.
don't- Oh.
I didn't play for very long. It's my sister's game. Poked at it when I was visiting one day.
Yeah.
She's very good.
Wonderful.
I saw her tonight, even.
Nageki Fujishiro.
Fujishiro.
Okay, look at his pupils right here. Well, no, it's that
So
one
anime.
pupil-
So evil.
Yes, the art style
Are
does
those
confirm
even
that
his
these are his
pupils?
But one is right here in the middle of the eye, like it's supposed to be. One is over here. It's not
That's
that he's
how I
drawn
draw.
terribly.
Terribly. There's
He's
no
drawn
sight
beautifully.
line. No, that's the sight lines are terrible.
I keep meeting depressing people today. Girl, you haven't even been to my immortal. Yep.
You
You
talk
should-
depressing people at
See,
a
this is Yuya, his brother.
prestigious
You
school.
should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya.
Yeah.
What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years. My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try.
Flash back to all the times he's tried to be a brother
Well, I
and
think it's
Sakuya's
because
ignored him.
Yuya is a half-breed bird. Like, Sakuya is a fantail. And Yuya is also apparently a fantail, but we don't see his tail. So, I don't know. I don't know.
He's got half of a fantail.
So it goes from really intense, creepy music to the standard. See, he's really cute and really sweet looking, isn't he? And whoopsie. I've pressed the arrow again
His kind
because we've already
face.
been through this. Bye, Nanaki.
Bye,
Okay,
Yuya.
so this is what I want you to see. No birdie's here. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. The little pill bottles have birdies on them.
Ryota?
Ryota?
Aww. And the one
Don't
skull.
reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think about it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa! They've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, triphane, benzene. What do these even do? Care to find
I don't know, let's try him.
Doctor!
Yes.
I'll feed you all
There he is.
sorts of things if you want.
There he is.
He's okay. The
It's
music
just your
playing right now
voice
is
that makes him
Dance of the
creepy.
Sugar Plum Fairies. No, thank you. Yeah, you can't hear the music.
I can't hear the
Look at
music.
that portrait. That is not a cute person. This partridge is
I love
Iwamine
him.
Shu, the school
I love him.
doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even
He's
just
misunderstood.
talking can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor?
He's a good boy.
You really want us to go for Shu?
Ninja. You
Unless
guys can do
wanna
what you
pop in
want.
for
I
this particular
think I'm
run.
just here for this one.
Okay. You don't look like you have
We'll
a good
decide that
reason
later.
to be in here. Did you need something? I
Just
heard
wanted to
Ryota
gaze at your beautiful
that
feathery
Kawara from
face.
2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. And he shoves us out. Ah, finally out of that den of evil.
It's just the nurse's
office.
office.
Kicking in. Maybe she just doesn't like the doctor's office. I think their club room is on the ground floor off to the side, and this is my favorite bird. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo! Coo! This is no pudding for a man! Coo! Okazan rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. And out of all the other birds, he's the only one with a human portrait that's literally just a bird in a school uniform. He's my
well, since we're the only human in a school of birds, now he's the only bird in a school of humans.
This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but he's supposedly a faintail pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper.
Flashbacks.
Coo! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Coo! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Coo! But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Coo! Coo! Spare the jests, young lady. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. Coo!
Super effective.
They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Coo! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! And he's gone.
Aggressive bird.
No, he ran.
Flown off into the sunset.
Yep, he's a good runner.
He's a bird. He flew.
And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pidgeonations. And eat it? That's what he wants.
What's a pigeon gonna do with pudding? Why?
I don't know. Either way, I think that's about it for today. We've kind of gotten a good look at all the romantic options once more. I'm gonna save it right here before we make any big decisions. And because we have just saved, I can take us back to the title. So for those of us who might wonder, did I really unlock the regular ending for Sakuya? Yes, I did. It is ending number 2, Into the Night. And number 3 is Song of the Foolish Bird, both Sakuya's normal and best endings. We haven't unlocked any further, so I have no idea what else is coming. On the next one, we will have determined whether or not Ink will be taking over for Nocturna for this particular bird run, or if Nocturna will be back. If Nocturna is back, then we'll probably go with Oko-san. If not, then we'll have debated and seen whether or not we go for Shu or Oko-san. But I have been Paint, and it's been wonderful to see all of you again.
I've been Ink. I still am Ink. And it's nice to join you.
I think Sakuya's rubbed off on me. Well, I hope that your day has been great. The rest of your day is even better. And if you liked this video, why don't you please Ink? Yeah!
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Or do it in whatever
Not
order
necessarily
you feel like.
in that order.
Do it in whatever order you feel like.
Unless you want.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.